afternoon. I am Donna Fulmer, Director of Wanda's Visit, which stars Doris Canton as Marcia, Claude Hahn as Jim, Elizabeth Samstag as Wanda, and Ed Jew as the Deus Ex Machina.
What?
You have to wait to see. Wanda was last presented here, excuse me, in 2015, starring Bonnie Marshall as Marcia, Bob Myers as Jim, P.J. Compton as Wanda, and Marcia Horensky as the Dea Ex Machina.
I wasn't that. I was just
P.J.
a
was
lady cop.
physically disabled and scooted around the stage pursuing her Jim from a motorized car. Those of you who remember that presentation might know the difference in the play with a different cast and a different director. A play is never the same twice. We're always interested in knowing how our plays are being met by our audience. So please let us know what you think. If you think we should abandon the whole idea and get another hobby, don't be afraid of letting us know. We have very strong egos. And if you think we should continue, please volunteer to direct, to act, to pull the curtain, to search out props, to do anything connected with the play. We need volunteers. Both Elizabeth and Claude make their theatrical debuts today. Other volunteers are Gordon Mitchell, who is developing his biceps by opening and closing the curtain dozens of times. Bob Hostley, our stage manager, who keeps me on my toes, and Bob Tate, who records our production for posterity, or for those who prefer to watch us on TV. And thank you once again to the environmental guys who get the audio system set up and running. As I said before, we need volunteers. If you have an idea of a play, let us know. We will support almost any idea, regardless of how apparently goofy. Now to the play. Wanda's Visit is in 4 acts with scene and costume changes between. So keep in mind that it's not over until the curtain call. Now, imagine yourself living a rather mundane life when out of the blue you hear from an old high school flame that she is in town and so anxious to see you. Sounds like fun, right? We shall see. Sit back, enjoy the comedy between aggressive Wanda, passive Marcia, and oblivious Jim. Curtain, please.
Well, Marcia, it's been a whole year since we moved into this retirement community.
We chose this suite for the large window and the balcony, so we could just sit back and watch the world go by. Remember, Jim?
So we sit here and watch the world go by.
We had been so busy with your business, my volunteer, and our social life.
We were so relieved to get off the merry-go-round when we moved here.
It took us 6 months to unwind.
We didn't realize how little time we had for each other. Our lives seem rather dull now. You know, nothing major, just a small change, and so being quiet.
After 30 years of marriage, you run out of things to say to each other, I guess.
I think maybe it's a phase. Maybe it will pass.
It will pass.
We've been married 30 years.
Yes, so in January, we went out to a restaurant and we tried to act like it was our first date.
But we got sleepy.
I didn't get sleepy.
We were in bed by 10:30.
Well, we were both tired.
And the next week, I received a letter from an old high school mate of ours.
Ah, Wanda. He never told me about her.
And Wanda said she'd be in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, well, I have trouble saying no, Jim. You know that. Most women do. I think it's DNA or whatever.
Well, I asked you if you mind, and you said it would be fine.
Yeah. And, you know, you could have said, are you sure, or really, or something.
Well, I didn't. I thought it would be fun. You know, to mull over old times with the high school mate, the prom, the school newspaper. I was the editor.
Ha! What a ball for me.
And Marcia didn't seem to care. I mean, I can't be a mind reader. So we set a date, and I wrote to Wanda and asked her if she'd visit. She's quite a looker.
Lucky me. What an enticement to meet an old high school fantasy.
So we set the date again and tidied up the apartment.
Jim refuses to cook or clean.
I wash dishes, you cook and dust.
We're old-fashioned, I guess.
So we were waiting for her visit that afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we put the phone here. Thank you, Jim. Hello? Yes, we're expecting her. Send her up to 906.
It's been almost 40 years. I wonder if she's changed.
I hope so.
I'll go, honey.
Jim! Oh, Jim! Oh, Jim! Oh, Jim!
Hello, I'm Jim's wife.
Oh, hello! I was just so excited to see this guy. Hi, guy. How you doing?
You did mention you had a disability in your letter.
Disability? What are you talking about?
Well, you're walking with your cane.
Well, of course, it's faster than crutches with a broken leg.
You broke your leg?
Yes, you see, I was skydiving. It was on my basket list.
You mean bucket list?
No, I mean basket list. I have too many wants for a bucket.
Weren't you a brunette?
Oh, yes. And I didn't used to be this heavy either. but I'm really not fat. My women's club doesn't let me say that. It's just that I have a food problem, and some of it shows. You should have seen me last month. I was 20 pounds heavier.
You look quite thin.
Oh, you're just so sweet, Jimbo. I may look thin, but I am really plump. Hey, Guy, I need a favor. My blue van in the parking lot has a flat tire.
No problem. I'll call AAA.
You're a sweetie, Jimbo. Marcia, do you have anything I can eat? Well, I'm just kidding. It was a setup, you know. I talk about my weight and then I say, can I have some food?
But if you're hungry,
Oh no, Marcia, I'm not hungry. Say, Jim, I love your wife. She reminds me of my mother. No, Marcia, the positive side of my mother. Really, I like you both.
thank you. I like you both.
What?
I mean, I like you and I like Jim.
Well, you better you marry Jim, you lucky dog. Give me another hug, Guy.
Why don't we sit by the window?
Wow, what a big window. Oh.
Wanda, are you okay?
I get vertigo whenever I look down from high places.
You'll get used to it. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you. I love this room. It's so country. Did you do it, Marcia?
We just kept some of the things that we liked when we downsized. I didn't think of it as being any particular style.
Well, it's wonderful. And I should know because I have such bad tastes.
What?
Well, I mean, I can evaluate good taste in other people because I have such bad taste in my own choices. You should see my house. It looks like the interior of a Baskin-Robbins. Everything is plastic in bright yellows and dark chocolates.
I'm sure you underestimate yourself, Wanda.
Well, isn't he a dreamboat? You dreamboat.
Thank you.
Marcia, do you have anything to eat, like pretzels or crackers or something?
Oh, we have an open reservation at a restaurant, and we could leave now.
Golly, I don't want dinner yet. Couldn't we just stay here and have some pretzels or crackers or something?
Would you like some pate?
Pate? Oh, Jim, where did you find her? The back of the New Yorker? Sure, Marcia, I would love some pate, as long as there's pretzels or crackers to go with it.
Fine. I'll be right back.
Oh, Jimbo, she's such a jewel, an absolute jewel.
Thank you. We've been married 30 years.
30 years? That's an unlucky number. But she's a jewel. I hope she's not hard like a jewel, just precious.
Yes, very precious. I hate to say this, but I don't recognize your face.
That's very perceptive, Jim. I had to have plastic surgery. Not the fancy smancy kind to make you look better. It was so they couldn't find me.
Who couldn't find you?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it right now, at least not on our first night.
Now you've piqued my interest.
Oh, you men are just so impatient.
Here's the pate.
Oh, thank you, honey. I'll just have the crackers. Mmm. Stone wheat thins. I love this. She's a jewel, Jim.
I know you're a jewel, Marcia.
Oh, thank you, Jim. Wanda, do you want a drink?
Not right now.
What is wrong?
Oh, I don't want to burden you or your wife.
That's all right. I'm sure we'd love to be burdened. I mean, if it would help.
Tell us what's the matter.
I just don't know where to begin. I'm just so unhappy.
Gosh, Wanda, what is it?
Well, it all started the summer after high school graduation. Jim and I had gone to prom together, and although, of course, nothing had been said, everyone just presumed that he and I would get married.
Really? Who presumed?
Well, my mother, my father, me, everyone.
Gosh, I mean, we did do dating.
Dating, Jimbo, we were inseparable. From about February of senior year until June, we spent every moment together. You gave me your class ring. Oh, I knew I'd have it here somewhere. Oh, I can't find it.
Jim gave me the nicest engagement.
Now, where is that ring? I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here's that prescription for Seconal. I always carry it with me, just in case I feel suicidal.
I hope you don't need any. The pharmacies aren't open this late.
Forget the ring, Wanda. Tell us why you cried a few moments ago.
Isn't it obvious, seeing the path not taken? I could have had a happy life if I would have married you. Excuse me for talking this way, Marcia. I just want you to know how lucky you are.
No problem. Whatever.
No, not whatever. Jimbo. Marcia, I do that in front of you so that you know how lucky you are.
Thank you. I feel lucky.
Well, don't you forget it. Are you listening to me?
No one else is speaking.
Oh, I love your sense of humor. So anyway, after the prom, Jim went away for the whole summer and didn't write to me once.
I didn't know you wanted me to.
And then you and I went to different colleges, and you didn't write to me then either. I was heartbroken.
Really? I'm terribly sorry. I kind of think we were casual. I didn't mean it. I mean, we were only 16.
I was 18. They held me back in 3rd grade.
Wanda, if you felt that way, Why didn't you tell me at the time? You haven't said anything in over 35 years.
Well, I've been busy, and it's hard to be open about emotions. So then, I went to Ann Arbor. And Marcia, I'm so ashamed to tell you, but I made a mistake.
Really?
Yes. Gosh, these crackers are really good. They sure are making me thirsty. When you offered me something to drink earlier, I didn't think it was going to be my only chance.
Oh, I am sorry. Would you like something to drink?
Why, yes, Marcia, thank you. Anything at all would be fine, preferably with vodka. She's a real jewel gem. She really is. Now, where was I?
You were saying something about you had made a mistake?
Oh, it was awful. I was elected homecoming queen, and I was so thrilled.
What a wonderful experience.
Yes, but then they discovered that someone had stuffed the ballot box.
Oh, Marcia, you're here. We missed you.
Yes. Here's your drink. I hope you like Kool-Aid.
Oh, I love Kool-Aid. That was absolutely delicious. So anyway, the campus minister had to give a whole sermon against me about cheating, which made me feel awful. And all because I was pining for you, Jimbo.
I'm putting the hors d'oeuvres on the table.
And of course, I was strictly raised. And so what I was doing, I knew it was wrong. But I was just so unhappy.
There, Wanda.
Yes, there.
And then my first husband died.
What did your first husband do?
Well, he was a police officer in mounted patrol. He was so handsome. And he was in a parade, and there was this loud bang, and the horse threw him.
What happened?
He fell on his head, and he died 2 days later. I tried to get over it, but I just wasn't attracted to men anymore.
Oh, you poor dear. Is anyone getting hungry?
Marcia sounds hungry. Sure, honey. Let's go eat. Oh, Marcia, your hors d'oeuvres look so good. You are just so talented.
The flat tire's fixed.
Oh, thank you, Jimbo. You're such a jewel. Now, where was I?
You were saying about something that you're not attracted to men anymore?
Yes, but then I recovered and I met my second husband. Were you married before, Marcia?
No, Jim's my one and only.
Uh-huh. So there was this guy from prison, and then his father, Fred. Have I ever told you about Fred? Well, Fred said to me, I married you because I thought you would be the anchor in the port of my life. But now I think you're stark raving mad.
Could I have the salt, please?
Oh, here you go. And I said, do you think I'm crazy? You're the one that has hallucinations, Fred. And you think your shoes go on your hands instead of the feet. Not me, buddy boy.
Did he take drugs or something?
Please, don't ask her questions.
What?
Well, I mean, I want you to tell the story, Marcia.
Oh, thank you, Marcia. You know, Jim, I feel really close to Marcia.
I'm glad. Can I please have the salt?
You know. So one day the washing machine blew up and Fred said to me, "You did that. Everything about you is chaos." He said, "I'm leaving and I'm taking tranquility with me."
He actually said tranquility?
Don't ask her questions.
Tranquility was our dog. I'm the one that fed Tranquility, and I took her for a walk, and I took care of her worms, and then she would throw up on the carpet, and of course you just can't leave that there.
Excuse me. I'll be back in a minute or so.
Marcia, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Gee, I hope my talking about vomit didn't make you feel sick.
No, I'm fine.
She's a little hard to talk to.
Well, I think she's had a hard day.
Really? What did she do? Spend it making up the spare bedroom for me?
Oh?
Really, I can sleep anywhere. I haven't made reservations for this evening, so I would just prefer to stay here.
Well,
I roll with the punches. I enjoy the little things. I like colors, I like textures, I like silk and cotton, but I don't like corduroy. I don't like the ridges.
hold that thought. I'll be right back in a minute. Marcia, why are you hiding in the bathroom?
I needed an aspirin. Then I just couldn't go back. When is she leaving?
I think she's staying overnight.
What?
I think she's staying overnight.
Did you say that or did she say that?
What are you two talking about?
Oh, nothing. Marcia's just brushing her teeth.
Oh, that's so intimate. Whenever you brush your teeth, when you live with someone, you don't have secrets. I remember David said to me, "Why didn't you tell me about Fred?" And I said, "I forgot, okay? People forget things, all right?" And he said, "Not all right." He said, "I thought you were divorced." And I said, "So what? You should have asked me. Is that my fault?"
You were misleading him.
What?
Nothing. I see your point.
So then I thought I'd stay out of relationships for a while. And then I went to work for this lawyer. Except he wasn't a regular lawyer. He was a kingpin
Kingpin?
of crime. He was a kingpin of crime. Only I didn't realize that at the time. Eventually, of course, I had to get my face redone so that they couldn't find me. But I better not say any more right now.
Jim says you're expecting to stay overnight.
Oh, thank you, Marcia. I would love to. I feel like I'm just starting to scratch the surface here with old Jimbo. Do you remember that girl in high school that had big teeth and she became homecoming queen?
I don't remember she had teeth.
I would like to leave now.
What?
Well, I have to go make up your room. I didn't know. Well, I have to make it up.
Well, I hope there's a quilt in there. I love quilts.
Are you sure you're not leaving?
You're not holding me hostage, are you?
What?
Isn't it awful nowadays how they take hostages? It reminds me of my life with Augie. He was so violent, but he was little, so I was able to push him down the stairs. Oh, you guys, it's been such a great evening. I can't believe we played games for over 4 hours.
I'm sorry I shouted at you during Monopoly.
Oh, that's okay. I know someone who got killed playing Monopoly.
But you were really good at charades.
Thank you, but I'm sorry I broke the lamp.
It's perfectly all right. Now, the guest room's down the hall to the left.
Okay, well, good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Have a good night.
Oh, you too.
Finally, let's go to bed.
Oh, is this your room? It's so lovely.
Is there something wrong with your room?
No, but it's not as nice as in here. But this must be the master bedroom, isn't it?
Can I get you a sleeping pill?
Oh, no, no, thank you, Marcia. I love this room. I would feel so enveloped in here. It makes me never want to leave.
Judy Schleicher.
I love your apartment. Did I tell you I once worked for 3 weeks in a sperm bank?
Wanda, I am sorry. I really need to sleep.
Oh, that's okay. You can sleep. I won't be offended. So, I went to Santa Fe because I heard the furniture there was nice. And then Arthur's wife kept giving me threatening phone calls. And I said to Billy, I didn't know you were only 16. And Howard said he wanted me to kill his mother. And I said, I don't even know your mother. Jim, Marcia, you're not pretending to be asleep, are you?
Yes!
I was just checking
Want some coffee?
I think I'd like some heroin.
Maybe Wanda has some connections.
I'm sure she does.
I feel sorry for her.
Yeah, but why did she have to sleep on our bed like a golden retriever? She is a nightmare.
Well, she is a little offbeat, but always high-spirited.
And you feel sorry for her. Good for you. Was she always this way?
Well, many people have relationships. Why are you so hostile to her? Is it because she's attracted to me? Are you getting coffee? Now, Marcia, come. She's an emotional mess.
And she's attracted to you.
Well, I feel sorry for her. She is someone I knew once who had a life, and look what happened to her.
Yeah, well, you're putting up with her pretty patiently.
It's no big thing. It's just, well, slightly interesting to me, that's all.
Well, fine. I understand. I think I'll make a trip to the nearest loony bin, find myself a mental patient who finds me attractive. I'll bring him home, and you can suffer through a 48-hour visit while he drools on the carpet.
Oh, come on. Stop making such a big deal of this. It's no big deal. Just, well, haven't you ever find it exciting if somebody finds you attractive?
I've forgotten. I'm going to get dressed and go to the grocery store. I have to get out of here.
Don't be mad.
Where's my purse? I'm taking it with me.
Is there life out here?
You awake?
Oh, hello, Jimbo. Do I smell coffee? Oh, thank you, Jimbo. You're such a little housemaid. Where's Marcia? Did she wake up dead or something?
No, she went to the grocery store.
I know that was terrible of me to say. I don't want her dead. It's just, I'm so jealous of what she has.
Oh, I'm not so special.
Oh, Jimbo. Jim, I slept wrong on my back. You know, a tense muscle.
Your back is sore? I'm not a professional massage therapist, but do you want me to rub it for you?
Oh, would you? I'll just sit right here. Oh, Jim, lower. Oh, Jim. Oh, that just feels so good. Oh, oh, oh.
I'm back, fitting up your hair.
Didn't hear you come in, Marcia.
I don't blame you. Very noisy in here.
I'm giving Wanda a back rub, and her back hurts.
Oh, he gives the most wonderful back rubs.
I am so pleased to hear it. Do you need a back specialist maybe? Or perhaps I should call my doctor? Or if the pain is too great, we'll call an ambulance.
Now, Marcia, please, it's really quite innocent.
Hey, Marcia, really? I know he's your guy. You're her guy, Jimbo. It's just that my back hurts.
Yes, I follow what you say. I have a tension headache in my back of my neck. I think that's what you have in your lower back too, tension. I mean, my head feels like it might split open. I think I'll go lie down in the guest room that you never made it to. Oh, and Jimbo, you might want to take a look at her van. I think the flat tire has been fixed. But you just go ahead.
Oh, I'll go now.
Oh no, finish the back rub. Finish the back rub. I'm convinced it's innocent. So finish it.
Well, Jim, she said to finish it.
I don't feel comfortable with her in the apartment.
Well, she said it was fine. Let's take her at her word. Oh,
Can't you be more quiet?
It feels so good, Jimbo.
That's enough. Why don't you go soak in our tub?
Oh, all right. Thanks for the back rub, Jim. Marcia, do you have any bubble bath? What? Bubble bath. Jim will continue to rub my back, and I need to relax.
The back rub. What was the question?
Bubble bath? Do we have any bubble bath?
Oh, yes, I'm sure we have. Maybe Jim would pour it on you in the tub.
Ooh, kinky. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't I prepare dinner for the both of you tonight? Do you like octopus?
Thank you, Wanda. No. I thought we'd go to a nice, quiet restaurant. The walls in this apartment are starting to vibrate.
They are?
Yes. So, we'll go to a nice, quiet restaurant, and they will take care of us. All right?
Sure. Fine by me.
I'll get it. Come in, come in.
Yes, it's the FBI. Agent, I am Smart, from the local FBI office. The AAA gave us the license number of the car upon which they had repaired a flat tire. That license number matches that blue van down in the parking lot, the one with the California plates. And I am here to find out who owned it.
We don't own the blue van.
Well, it's not you or you. You must be Mrs. Wanda Wonderly, aren't you?
No, my name is Ethel. I'm their sister. I've been living here for over a year now. I don't own a blue van. I don't drive. I don't even have a driver's license. So this must be some type of horrible mistake.
I have a warrant for your arrest. The charges are stealing vehicles, transporting stolen goods across state lines, credit card theft, cashing checks with false identity, personal identity, and a few other federal crimes. Yes,
anything. That car salesman never told me I had to make monthly car payments. And that couple was so nice to let me borrow their credit cards, especially when I told them I was trying to find my long-lost love, Jimbo.
I admit I'm Jimbo, but she just arrived yesterday. We haven't seen or heard from her in 40 years.
And she is not my sister. Heaven forbid.
Well, for the two of you, I hope that you've not been involved in her illicit affairs. What's that, Sergeant? Yes, SWAT squad? Yes, yes, have them. All the dogs. Flight risk? Yes. Copy that. Yes, you two. I'll be back with statements. Come along, Mrs. Wonderly. It's time to leave. And none of your funny thoughts. Remember, I'm from the government. I'm here to help.
Do we need any more excitement?
Well, here we are in our window of the world again, and we do not need any more excitement. That was enough for a lifetime.
It cleared the air.
And what I said was that we need to feel the joy of being together.
Right. So we joined an aerobics class.
To get our blood moving. You feel better if you move around.
And we are going to a marriage counselor who specializes in breaking down the fear of intimacy among couples that have been married over 30 years.
And we must admit that Wanda's visit did help to stir us up.
Right, it cleared the air.
Blessings come in unexpected ways. Oh, there's that phone again. Hello, Bud? What? Skip Bell? California? Okay. Okay, we will. Bye.
Is that about Wanda?
Yes. They wanted to warn us in case she comes this way again.
You don't seem overly concerned.
Why should I be? I have speed dial for the FBI on my phone and a gun in my purse.
No, the dogs